Hello, welcome to the University of Texas Health Science Center at Houston, otherwise known as UTHealth Houston. My name is Bob Emery. I'm over the Office of Safety, Health, Environment, and Risk Management. What I'd like to do is take a few moments to describe what our program does in supporting the missions for the university for teaching, research, and service. So as part of our biomedical, academic, and research and clinical service activities, we sometimes have to work with some potentially hazardous materials, and so a typical safety program is aligned to address these concerns to make sure that people can go home as healthy and safe as they come in the door. So here's a group that addresses any people that work with infectious agents. Here's a group for hazardous chemicals. Here's people for radioactive materials, and on and on. But what makes our program a bit unique is that we're also over risk management, insurance, and employee health. Now, in the safety business, on a good day, nothing happens. And so one of the things that's made us quite popular is that we're able to collect data to show and demonstrate all of the activities that went on behind the scenes to make nothing happen by these various groups. But equally important is the customers that we serve. How is it that they feel about the services that are being provided? So underneath here, you will see these client satisfaction reports that accompany these various programs. And all of that then flows down into ultimate outcomes of the safety program here and how we compare to other programs across the country. So this essentially describes what the health and safety program, or SHRM, the abbreviation SHRM, that's what it does. But also important is that we're involved in research projects and publications. So over here you see a snapshot. This represents about 40 papers. We're up to about 114 peer-reviewed publications that in many cases are built upon the data that's been collected through these activities. And then equally important is our activities over here in support of some of the research activities that go on across the Health Science Center. So this is a summary of the funded grants that we have here at the university. All of this work has proved to be quite popular across the country and around the world, and we actually have created a training class. It's a boot camp, a week-long boot camp that talks about how to manage within a university environment. And as you'll see in a second, we're asked to go out and do training. We're also asked to go out and do peer reviews. And so we have a pretty impressive hat collection from around the countryside where people have had us come out and do training or have come here to get training as well. So here is part of the collection of the hats that we've received from various universities across the country. And we have some international ones as well, where they've had us provide training or advice, or they've actually traveled here to Houston to participate in this EHS Academy that we've developed there. And it keeps going down here and then all the way in here. It's like a museum. The peer review program began was peers reviewing each other collegially within the University of Texas system, and then other people caught wind of this and had asked for different reviews afterwards. And then also, in addition to these universities that we've supported, we've also had federal government and governmental organizations that we've provided assistance to with regard to measuring their safety program effectiveness, but also displaying the data that they use to try to tell their story. Okay, so in addition to the hats, one particular peer review we did at the University of Tennessee, and they provided a hat, and they also provided this football, which I thought was very impressive. I thought, wow, that's pretty impressive. And the guy said, oh, don't worry, it's not the football team that signed it, it's the safety department. So that was a bit demoralizing, but we saved it nonetheless. This is the newest one.